Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast series of HCLTech Aerospace and Defense. Myself, Anshul Sharma, Industry Principal of Aerospace and Defense at HCLTech. And today I have with me Chris Nguyen, Head of our SAP Ariba practice in North America. And today, Chris is going to talk about direct procurement for aerospace and defense industry and how HCLTech can help A&D companies in their procurement transformation journey. So welcome, Chris, to this podcast and great to have you here. Chris, as we all know that A&D industry value chain is quite complex and includes a diversified ecosystem of players, ranging from OEMs, MROs, tier ones, end tiers, even the Department of Defense and Defense Forces. And to effectively engage with suppliers and customers across different geographies, A&D companies need a robust supply chain and procurement strategy to mitigate risks, reduce costs, and improve efficiency. And now, as OEMs are ramping up production to meet the demand post-pandemic, we are seeing that challenges related to increasing raw material costs as well as part shortages are emerging. So, a reliable procurement strategy can definitely help A&D companies in ensuring availability of spare parts and components for their maintenance as well as upgrades. So, before we deep dive into direct procurement, Chris, could you tell us why is direct procurement a big deal for aerospace and defense companies compared to indirect procurement?
Well, hi, Anshul. I'm glad to be here as well. To answer your question, well, direct procurement is an important as it focuses on procuring materials directly affecting production processes and it drives revenue profits for companies. While indirect procurement supports overall operation efficiency by procuring non-essential goods and services, business stakeholders from different functions are involved in direct procurement. It's a much more cumbersome process as direct materials are part of the bill of materials and are directly contribute to the cost of goods sold for that particular product for a company. Major differences in approach to direct versus indirect procurement is concerning supplier collaboration is the priority in direct procurement is about managing supplier relationships as opposed to indirect procurement where it's focused on spend management. The availability of raw materials and component lead times directly affect the production plans for aerospace and defense OEMs who need to maintain a long-term collaborative relationship with suppliers. Direct procurement management can have a huge bottom line impact as it starts with supplier selection and evaluation. The suppliers should have been capable of handling production volumes based on changes in value, supply chain dynamics, and market needs in the A&D industry. So the procurement process remains the key to managing the direct spending of A&D companies, enabling them to reduce costs and deliver a quality product on time.
Thanks, Chris, for that quick introduction on direct procurement. So, how would a procurement process flow look like for an aerospace and defense company, specifically the direct materials, and what would be the typical process?
Typically, the process flow for direct materials would cover several areas of spend analysis, sourcing, contract management, supply performance, buying, supplier collaboration, invoicing, and payment. Defense contract manager will also entail contract flow-down process requirements and adherence to regulatory compliance and standards. For example, some of the challenges specifically faced by our A&D customers are related to compliance, FedRAMP, are they Fed Risk and Authorized Management Program, ITAR, International Traffic and Arms Regulations, CMMC, Cybersecurity Maturity Model certification that they have to adhere to within the government. Supplier collaboration, be able to share drawings, quality, vendor managed inventory, that information needs to flow down correctly. Flowing down and tracking DFAR requirements to suppliers, the Defense Federal Acquisition Regulations Supplement rules. Consistent and accurate storage and communication of contract data. Is the suppliers able to track and execute DPAS when necessary? Defense priorities and allocation systems according to the government. Suppliers mature enough to verify that all of these steps and processes have been met and certified for our OEM A&D customers. Contract reporting and data and analytics is also important for any sourcing process as well. In addition to A&D specific industry challenges, there are some commonly encountered business challenges as well that we see among direct procurement clients across sectors with their existing supply chain and procurement solution. For example, they're not able to connect with all partners in the supply chain quickly and transparently, especially the level 3, level 4 suppliers, not being able to view, model, and material stocks at third parties. Suppliers not able to take action to the latest demand that your customers need. Demand, supply inventory modeling are not comprehensive or not reactive enough. Modeling tools built on different data structures on those who cannot easily be adapted or amended. The inability to see supply shortages or demand variations in time to take corrective action are most common that we see in our challenges that we see within A&D.
Okay. Thanks, Chris, for highlighting those industry-specific challenges as well as some of the common business challenges. So today we are seeing procurement process has evolved with the digital transformation, and there are several source to pay or procure to pay platforms available in the market. So what is the value that SAP Ariba provides over other available digital procurement platforms? And secondly, what is the USP of Ariba in terms of direct material procurement for A&D companies?
That's a great question. I typically, SAP Ariba solutions can help our clients in reducing inefficiencies and addressing some of our clients' commonly encountered challenges, which I had mentioned earlier. Ariba modules form a key component of digital procurement platform along with the Ariba network, which is the largest B2B network of its kind to provide a unified, integrated collaboration and communication channel between suppliers and partners. Ariba solutions for direct can help A&D companies to manage and collaborate on critical production, merchandise, and MREL spend, starting with integration to product design and R&D processes, all the way to collaborative supply chain execution and delivery with multiple tiers of suppliers, right? Source direct materials, ability to be able to source direct materials through the Ariba network based on RFX tools, RFPs, and integrations to your ERP material masters. It's also able to integrate seamlessly with the PLM planning, ERP, and SAP integrated business planning solutions. As aerospace and defense companies have been leveraging the benefits of SAP Ariba for indirect procurement for a long time. However, they are not utilizing Ariba Suite for direct procurement due to security concerns linked to a highly regulated government environment. With FedRAMP, that I mentioned earlier, the Federal Risk and Authorization Management Program authorization for SAP Ariba solutions, SAP's industry-leading supply chain collaboration solutions can now be deployed by aerospace and defense customers to scale the benefits that the digital procurement delivers across agencies. FedRAMP authorizations can help companies meet the legislation requirements such as ITAR, CMMC, DFARS, like I mentioned earlier. Moreover, integrate solutions from Ariba Cloud Integration Gateway to enable quick connection of backend systems with trading partners. This benefit could not be utilized fully within the A&D sector due to their constraint of hosting secure data in a regulated government environment on a public hybrid cloud. However, these changes with the FedRAMP authorization with Ariba's direct ability to seamlessly integrate with the government cloud platform is a game changer. In addition to traditional Ariba modules like strategic sourcing, contracts management, and supplier lifecycle performance, and risk commerce automation, Ariba has recently been added a new suite of tools specifically to help A&D customers with their direct procurement called Supply Chain Collaboration, or SCC.
Okay, thanks, Chris. So as an Ariba implementation partner, I understand that we at HCLTech, have significant experience both of small scale and large scale deployments. So typically, what are the deployment options and what would be the typical timeline for an aerospace and defense company who is looking to implement a Ariba Direct solution? And secondly, would it require migrating to SAP S/4HANA to implement Ariba Direct solutions for those who are still on the ECC platform?
It's a great question, Anshul. Well, HCL Technologies is a world-class Ariba implementation partner with experience in both small and large-scale deployments. The deployment options for Ariba direct procurements within, such as supply chain collaboration solutions for an A&D company, will depend on specific needs of the company. No, it would not require you to migrate to S/4HANA to implement Ariba SCC. In fact, we have many customers that are not on S/4 and utilizing Ariba SCC that have been proven in other industries such as high-tech and consumer packaged goods that are utilizing Ariba SCC on other ERP platforms as well. The typical timeline for implementing Ariba direct procurement and supply chain collaboration solutions for an A&D company will vary depending on the size and complexity of your project and your requirements. However, a typical project can take anywhere from 6 months to a year to complete. Some of the factors that will affect the timeline for implementation is the size and complexity of the company's supply chain, the number of users that will be using the system, the level of customizations required, the number of suppliers that will need to be integrated, and the availability of resources to dedicate to the project. HCL Technologies can help aerospace and defense companies to choose the right deployment option and implement Ariba direct procurement solutions in a timely and efficient manner. HCL has a team of experienced consultants who can help assess your company's needs, design a solution, and manage the implementation process. Some of the benefits that A&D companies can expect from implementing an Ariba direct procurement solution is improved visibility over and control over supply chain, reducing your costs, increasing your efficiency, improve your regulatory compliance and audit requirements, enhance collaboration with suppliers, and meet customer demands. If you are an aerospace and defense company that is looking to improve your supply chain, then Ariba Direct Procurement Solutions can be a valuable tool. However, HCL Technologies can help you get the most out of this solutions, whether other technologies as well. Let us be your partner.
Well, thanks, Chris, for those wonderful insights on direct procurement, as well as highlighting the benefits of some of the Ariba Direct solutions. It was great speaking with you, and we'll see you all in our next Aerospace and Defense podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you.